Ave Regina, Mater misericordiae, vita dulcedo, estes nostra salve.
The Lord be with you. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke. Glory to you, Lord. One day, as Jesus was teaching, Pharisees and teachers of the law who had come from every village of Galilee and Judea and Jerusalem were sitting there, and the power of the Lord was with him for healing. And some men brought on a stretcher a man who was paralyzed. They were trying to bring him in and set him in his presence. But not finding a way to bring him in because of the crowd, they went up on the roof and lowered him on the stretcher through the tiles into the middle in front of Jesus. When Jesus saw their faith, he said, "As for you, your sins are forgiven." Then the scribes and the Pharisees began to ask themselves, "Who is this who speaks blasphemies? But who but God alone can forgive sins?" Jesus knew their thoughts and said to them in reply, "What are you thinking in your hearts? Which is easier, to say, 'Your sins are forgiven,' or to say, 'Rise and walk'? But that you may know that the Son of Man has authority on earth to forgive sins," he said to the man who was paralyzed, "I say to you, rise, pick up your stretcher, and go home." He stood up immediately before them, picked up what he had been lying on, and went home, glorifying God. Then astonishment seized them all, and they glorified God. And struck with awe, they said, "We have seen incredible things today." The Gospel of the Lord. Praise to you. Indeed, incredible things happen every day in our lives, around us, in our families, in the society, at the schools, in our workplaces. Incredible things happen. But sometimes the incredible things are not so good, but oftentimes very good, incredible things, like today. So today, we have seen incredible things again happening before us in the readings of the scriptures. And the part of the incredible things is not just that Jesus Christ healed a man. That was very incredible and very good. Not that the man was healed because they saw him. He was brought in on a stretcher, but he walked away carrying his own things by himself. He was carried in, but he carried things out. That's amazing. That's a miracle. But there's a more powerful, incredible things that if this were a movie, maybe people might even not remember. Just like the conclusion of this reading seemed to forget these incredible people. Four gentlemen who helped this paralyzed man to get to where he was before Jesus Christ could heal him. Those four gentlemen, they were very incredible to me. They were very amazing. And I dare say, if not for them, this miracle might not have been possible, or might not have happened the way it happened, at least. And so, friends and brothers and sisters, let us think about the incredible people in our lives. Incredible people that touch our lives every day. Family members, friends, the word friends, you know what I mean? Neighbors, work colleagues, school friends, schoolmates, classmates, teachers, amazing people in our life. And today also, St. Nicholas, very amazing human being. Santa Claus, remember? His feast is today anyways. December 6th, Santa Claus, St. Nicholas. Okay, we continue. So these people are very incredible to the world, you know. Imagine the gift of St. Bishop to the world. Sorry, St. Nicholas, Bishop to the world. Imagine the transformation that God used to do, that today Santa Claus, St. Nicholas, is associated with giving gift, blessings, good things. People of God, let this time Advent, let us take our time to pray and reflect on the incredible people in our lives and how wonderful these people are in our life. You know, sometimes we forget them. It's all about ourselves. We can do it. No. There are some times in your life when you could not, or when you cannot move on without help from people. Think about it. There are moments in your life. Yeah. Even as a very young, virile, strong man or woman, you can still need people to move on. There are times you get grounded, you get crushed. You need people to lift you up. And think about it. This is the amazing thing about Christmas. People don't know that Christmas is not about you. It's not about me. It's about us. Remember that name, Emmanuel. Emmanuel. God with us. That's Christmas. Emmanuel. And Jesus Christ was born not just for me. He was born for the society, for the whole world. Amazing people in your life. Jesus Christ has told us that. Christmas tells us that story of the amazing people around us. We need to cherish them. We need to appreciate them. And we need to work to get more of them. We need friends. We need family members. We need incredible people to help us at some point, at every point of our life. I remember one Christmas, which I did not celebrate well as growing up as a child in my family. What happened? My immediate elder brother, 2 years before me, got sick. 3 days to Christmas, 3 days to Christmas. He just fell sick. And on the day 2 of the sickness, he was taken to the hospital. We spent our Christmas day in the hospital because I refused to go anywhere until he gets well. I refused to wear my Christmas dress and my beautiful shoes and pants and shirts. I said, no. How can I wear it? Where am I going to go? My brother is not with me. See how my brother's sickness spoiled my Christmas. And there was no celebration in my family that year because everything that was bought, nothing was cooked. No one will eat it. I will not eat it either. So people of God, we need each other. We need to pray for good friends. We need to pray for good family members. We need to pray for good colleagues at work. We need to pray for good classmates, schoolmates, teachers. We need each other. Today's gospel has taught us that. Christmas reminds us of that. And St. Nicholas reminds us about that. Our life is not all about ourselves. It's about the other person. Some people don't know that when the other person is happy or blessed or good things are coming to that person, oh yes, good things are coming to you indirectly. We forget that sometimes. We think it's all about me, what I want to do, what I want to say. I can say it anyhow, it doesn't matter. No. We should take note of the man, the person by my side, always. Because there comes a time you might need him or her in your life. And also think about yourself that people need you in their life. People need you. That's what is important. People need you in their life. You need to be good to people because they need you. And that's what we have to reflect on this Advent. As we prepare for Christmas, the impossible road could be opened by people for you, just like these 4 gentlemen opened up the roof. Imagine what these guys went through to bring in their friends. And Jesus Christ was very, very interested. He said, your faith, not just man's faith, the 5 of them, their faith made some difference. Sometimes we need our community faith to move on. Sometimes we need to care if my brother is a Christian or not, or goes to church or not. We need to care if my child worships God or not. We need to care if my child or my son or my daughter or my friend or my family member behaves well or not. We need to care because it affects us all. We need to care. That's what the reading of today told us. 4 gentlemen took a paralyzed man to Jesus. 4 gentlemen. There need to be an agreement before they could do that. There need to be synchronization of thought because they could do that. 4, not 1, carried this man to Jesus. And incredible thing happened through them. May incredible things continue to happen in our family, our brothers, our sisters, our friends, all we know. And may God use us this Christmas, this Advent, to show incredible things in people's life. As we prepare for Christmas, think globally. Think beyond yourself. Think beyond yourself. Think about the other person. Think about your family member. Think about your mom, your dad, your brothers, your sisters. Think about them more than about yourself. That is what Christmas is all about. We can begin today to develop that outlook in life. God bless you all.
Regina Celi, letare, alleluia, qui aquam meruisti portare,